Hey, I'm sorry I started late and everything. I had to put the finishing touches on it. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on here. We gonna pay homage to the lovely Bethe Corriea. Oh God. Ooh, we gonna talk about her career. A MMA MMA great. And my goodness. Well, let me read this out. Come enjoy a real conversation with the number one grinder, us as the righteous ones individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We all we got. All right, let me get this off. That. And after the intro, celebration begins.
Welcome to my channel, the underrated darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder, the best kept secret in YouTube.
All right. So we're gonna introduce. Thanks, Doug, for the super chat. Very much appreciate the diplomat, the one and only. We're gonna introduce it to these brothers. The Emperor of Lady Bodybuilding, MMA extraordinaire, brother George in the piece. The one and only MMA social extraordinaire. SA Gotcha 23. You know what we gonna talk about tonight? Y'all know that you see the thumbnail, did ya? Did I pick the good one? Did I pick it good?
You picked the good one, sir. You picked the good one.
I picked it good. That's right. I've been good because I all of you sent me. Let me tell you, George sent me the pictures. You know what I'm saying? And so I tell you, yeah.
You like that when she lay in the water? Oh my God.
Yeah. I had to look at it. I said, I gotta put thumbnail on this month, so I gotta make sure that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I gotta take this quick phone call. Go start on it. I'm gonna mute myself. Go start on it right now.
Well, if anybody know much about Bethe Corriea, Bethe started out in mixed martial arts around about the early 2000s, and she actually didn't compete till 2012. From 2012 to 2014, she remained undefeated until she went up against Ronda Rousey, and Ronda Rousey had the first KO in her history of her career. And Bethe kind of went on a losing streak. And see, this also people don't forget. Remember that Bethe was beating girls that were like homegirls of Ronda's. She beat Jasmine Duke and Shayna Baszler. I think it was like those girls who were on the contender a few years back, and they were supposed to be the Four Horsemen. She beat two of the Four Horsemen. One, I forgot the other girl's name. She wasn't in Bantam. I think she was fighting as a fly someplace else. Yeah. Actually, you want to throw in something, or hello? Must be just me. So anyway, I bet she's been doing pretty. She was doing pretty good after her. After she lost to, um, Randa. Ronda. She lost to Ronda. She was on a 4-fight losing streak. And then she backed it with a win. She beat Jessica Evil Black Eye. That's when Jessica was still in 135. And then she had to draw it with one of my favorite fighters is Marion Renault. To me, I felt like this. They should have ended their careers out together instead of Marion being fed for a stepping stone for Misha Cupcake hate Tate. I think a better fight would have been, for being between Bitch and Marion to broke that draw. I feel like they should have broke that draw. They could have, Carla Rosa or somebody else. Carla Rosa could have been a better opponent for Misha Tate. They feel like they wanted, but I think they was afraid that Rosa might beat Tate, so they felt like, oh, let's give her Marion No, who's been on a 3-fight losing streak. Like I think her, it's just, but Bitch, she has some setbacks. I think was it around last year? Was supposed to be around last year. She wants to come back and fight. It was it one? Was it Young Woo? I think what's the name of it? I think that's the girl's name. And she has surgery, emergency surgery. So and now she's fully recovered. She got married, but that's life. You can't always stay single forever. And
No, I don't care about that. No, man. What that? I need to marry you. She done.
well, it happens, man. It's always be the good women who get snatched up. And she probably known this dude for a long time, and she knows her career is waning down. She probably want to settle down, and and it just happens.
Who won one settle down with, man? Listen, look, yo, I don't know y'all. Just say talk to me. I don't know you no more. we just have to be friends no more.
Yeah, but like I said, I always thought of an attractive woman. Some women like I ain't gonna name no names, Bethe B. Just queen who would be hating on her because she ain't no beauty queen, but it's not her beauty, it's her booty. She has.
Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, okay.
She has. She is Brazilian, and being Brazilian, some of those women have just amazing. Naturally, you have some women that do some little plastic surgery stuff, but naturally, bitch has a nice backside. She has a decent. She's a attractive woman. Some may not think that's attractive, but you know what? Some women who are too beautiful can be, but I think she's a decent woman. She's attractive. She's a shapely woman. I think, I don't know what she's gonna do now. When she leaves UFC, this it's always. What do you say?
I love her submit. When she submit, I love her submissions. Go on the ground, please. Please go on the ground, please.
Shit, I want her to go on the ground with me. Fuck that.
Nah, we're gonna fight over that. We're gonna let me stay.
Like I said, what actually want to do? He wants to slap it in a rear naked choke, rear and naked.
No, forget all that. I let her get on top of me. Yo, you win, baby. Oh my god, yeah, you win. Yeah, you win. I be bad boy. Yeah, yo, I make believe. Make believe I told that. Me so come on. You win, yeah, you win, yeah. And then he said, "Go a look, don't go on it." You being fresh, being bad boy. I said, "Yeah, yeah." I would like for her to teach me some things. Can you teach me something how to
Another thing though about Bethe Corriea, she has a very beautiful smile. I love her.
She
smile.
do. She down to earth too, though.
Yeah, she's down to earth. I remember one time she when coach messaged her on, I forgot what was it, Twitter or was it Facebook, and she said she sent him like the kiss me emoji back to him. I was like, damn, coach, you lucky as fuck, man.
Well,
yeah.
I follow her on IG, and if I make comments on some of her stuff, she'll like my comments and even send a thing back because and that shows you that you are like other than. I think the only other MMA fighters that do that, the comment that might like and also even respond to a comment is her and Todd Challenge Warriors. Most of the girls you might like it, but they rarely ever comment. And bitch, I might make a comment and she'll send a little emoji back. And Like when she's doing a little dancing stuff. You know, she's dancing. I say, I wouldn't mind dancing with you, slow dancing, maybe a little dirty dancing. You know.
I tell you
I'm
one
dance.
thing.
I'm gonna dance with her first. I'm gonna dance first. You guys can get the
Man,
second
you
round.
Hey,
Round.
okay.
you got. But promise me, Jay, when y'all make sure your hands go lower now. Don't hold the weight. Make sure you got loose hands. And ooh, I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm gonna get
I,
the whole thing. I'm gonna get the whole thing.
you know
I'm gonna
what?
Yeah,
grab that
that's what
whole
I'm
thing.
talking. That's what
I,
I'm talking.
you know what? We perfect song, slow dancing. Ozzy's brother spend the night. Oh my God, yes,
I'm
yes.
telling you, yeah, James, you gonna sleep like this, right? You gonna sleep like this. Well, you sleep like that, man. I just want to make sure that the prints be on my
Hey, you
head.
know
Just
what?
sleep like that.
You know what? You know what? She could face it me. She could face it me anytime, man. Let that big booty sit on my face, man.
Yeah, I think in MMA at the rankings of biggest booties, I think I would put Betch up there at number one. Then Sarah Cheesecake number two, and three. I'm trying to think. Who would I say for three? I might say Alicia Zapatella.
Not
Yeah,
Valley Relato.
Oh yeah, Valerie. I think I would have to switch up. I had to put Valerie number two, or I had to put
Right.
Valerie number one. You know, that's the.
yeah.
I forget some about Valerie. Oh my God, we underrated. I've seen some pictures of Valerie. You got to see her. She's a
I think I
fine.
said. Yeah. Send me a picture. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Is she retiring soon too?
no. Valerie's young. Valerie just I think
I just
22,
messing with you.
23.
Oh, you talking about her? Oh yeah, yo, I
Yeah,
forgot.
she's yeah.
Now I remember now. Yeah. Yeah. Like,
That's
so, yeah. So let's talk about her career. You put her up there like one of the best of the ladies MMA and stuff like that.
I would think she's up there as a founding mother of the women's MMA movement. Up there with Gina Carano,
Right.
Carla Rosa, Randa Mark, Randa, uh, we all know, you know, Ronda Rousey. Sorry, now I would say Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Because she fought for the title. I remember her fight against Holly Holm. She could have won that fight if she didn't
Yeah.
drop her hands and try to bet, because Holly's gonna always throw that head kick. That's her signature move. If Betch had blocked that, I think she could have won that fight and split decision.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But the
Hmm.
Yeah.
thing
So
though, what caused her to fight was that she was showboating. And I was like,
Hmm.
oh, baby girl, why are you showboating against Holly Holm? And then Holly hit her with that head kick, and baby girl was knocked out. Man, it was sad to watch that, man. It was
Hmm.
sad.
Yeah,
yeah.
and like I said, I was saying earlier, her fight against Marion, they should have had ended their careers together in that draw. That draw I felt like I felt Marion won that fight. But they were in Brazil, and because Betch was the hometown favorite, they made it a draw instead of just put it give it to Marion. But they should have went out instead of being stepping stone for Misha Tate. I think Marion versus Betch would have been a better fight.
Yeah, let me
I
say
agree, man.
this. Oh yeah, before we continue, try not to share this out. Get some people in here, okay? Yeah, this we talking about the fourth. She found she did a lot of stuff for MMA ladies MMA. It's not being respected, and I want you to listen to these brothers here. I know, but listen to the brothers. So this is history. Even women, if you hear in the clouds, come in, please come in. This is your history too.
Mhm.
Y'all gotta understand it. This is your history too. So come through. Go ahead, brothers. Shout out to Tom Malone. Thank you.
Well, I had to spread the bad news that I heard on the news today about Bethe Corriea. It's very sad. She missed weight. I
Oh
believe she
God.
missed weight. Yeah, she missed weight by 3 pounds. She came in at 138 pounds.
Oh.
Um, but the fight is still on.
Nah.
The fight is still on. I'm glad that the fight did not get canceled. But
Hmm.
like I said, but she's gonna have to forfeit 20% of her purse to penalty. But I'm glad that the fight is still on.
Oh
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
man. Oh man, but that ain't no money. They ain't
Yeah.
make no money already.
Yeah. Because you
so
taking it
That
even
hurts though.
because even if you win the fight, you just you really take a
Right.
big cut, and the person who lost, they take a good chunk of change from you, and that's not a very good thing
It's
to happen.
not, man.
You know,
Yeah, man.
So now that I think of it, maybe she might rethink her retirement because she just lost 20% of her fight purse, man. So
well,
man,
it's she has that contract. If she has that one fight of the contract, is you know how UFC. I just saw that UFC just cut Sarah Alpar, and she was on just lost two first fights. And UFC they want to push younger fighters. They still push Harley Holmes over behind, and but they just want to push younger fighters. And Betch is already 38. Yoadina he's ageist. He don't like anything over 30. That's why he pushed Marion out so hard. They could have, like it's always said like this about Marion's fight. She should have fought Kat Sagana. She should have fought Caitlin Vera, but you know what they did. It's just some bull crap.
Yeah, exactly.
hmm But like I said, she came in overweight. Dang, But she's, it's that extra booty. She can't. She gotta.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
She's dragging
Oh
that
my.
wagon.
Yeah. That's a nice man. I'm telling you, I know her husband, man. Oh my God, I know. He baby. No, listen. Oh, I bet you. I think he probably like, yeah, what you cook, what you put on, babe. I mean, he definitely playing basketball, you know. He
He's
ain't
double
yeah,
dribbling.
double. Yeah, he barely double dribble. Yeah, that's an excellent point. I double. Yeah, it's a call on you. That's all right. I keep on double dribble. Yes, man. Yes.
And boom,
Y'all
boom,
keep
boom,
on
boom, boom,
going.
boom.
Yeah, exactly. See, y'all know good. Y'all not good influence on me and everything.
Hey,
But
you're a grown man. You know better.
yes, yeah, exactly. But tell people more about her that she should be more recognized, please, George and
well,
Scotia, please.
well, she is one of the. I would say one of the first women, no, per se, to fight for the 135 championship against Ronda Rousey. She's been, like I said, she was undefeated before she lost to Ronda. She was 9-0.
Mm-hmm.
She beat people like Julie Kedzie. She beat Jasmine Dukes, Shannon Baszler. She had a pretty good record. Good part of her fights were mostly in Brazil, but when UFC finally officially allowed women to fight, in the UFC, she's like one of the founding mothers of the movement in women's MMA. I would say
Hmm.
again, especially in UFC.
Oh, Session
Yeah.
Too Much Coleman, thank you so much for the super chat. Also, the Doug the Diplomat, my brother, thanks for the super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Keep on going.
And well, I just want to say is thank you to the people. We have 11 likes in the video, so thank you guys. Keep hitting that like button, show support to Bethe Corriea. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also share this, comment on it. Support bitch because she's gonna be. I think she might have to if she, like I said, she'll renew her contract with the UFC, which I feel like it may not happen. As a possibility, she can always do Bellator. She has to fight at 145. But I think they might need to do this. I just watched a fight this afternoon with Jessica Braga versus Leah McCourt, and Braga she fights at 145. Well, I think she's better at 135, and they should open up that division of Bellator. And Bet should be the perfect person to lead that division. Get her over there. I think she probably would be a groundbreaking fighter for that division in Bellator because Bellator needs to expand their women's division. They're probably one of the few. They have two of the most. I think I would say that I would consider one of the more popular divisions. That's featherweight and flyweight. And they just had a couple of girls fighting in straw this afternoon because they were fighting over in England because the time was different. I got to watch the fight before I came on here. But yeah, bet you would be a great person over there. Or I would say go to Invicta because kind of sidestepping. You go to Invicta. I think Bellator, even though Bellator is kind of like the second opportunity for some fighters, especially they got people like Bader was over there. You have Rampage over there. You had Frank Mir over there. So recently now you have Cyborg, Kat Zingano, and several other women who were cut from UFC. We all know Cyborg's situation, that was BS, but it's just I think they should go ahead and offer Betch a contract. But I feel like UFC's not gonna re-sign her.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Anyway, and like I said, taking this 20%. So like, what
Wow,
I think,
man,
what's the fight? The fight getting she might get 16,000. So what's
that ain't no money though.
that's?
Look how much she got to kick out to the trainers,
Mhm.
traveling, or she probably just had barely enough just to pay, her regular bills. Dang, 20% hurts in
Yeah,
this business.
we talk about this. Actually, we talked about this on
Yes,
coaches last stream.
yeah,
That
yes. We talk on here too.
yeah.
That
Also, we talk
hurt.
about it. Yeah, that's just crazy. How
Wow.
if you look at boxers, most boxers, you could be the bottom basement boxer. You still make more than the top UFC or MMA fighter. You know, and that's the thing. There's just talking about right now the situation where they need to increase the pay because it was if you heard of Leslie Smith, the peacemaker, she was trying to do this little thing, but what it was, Leslie should have moved in silence. Didn't tell nobody what you were doing. Work behind the scenes. Trust only people outside of of fighting. And you could have built it up. Start a union. But the problem is these fighters don't think about the long term. They don't think about the next payday. You got to think about you're gonna get older. You're gonna have issues. You need medical help. You're gonna need, life insurance because hey, you can fight. You can die in that ring, in the octagon. You know, you need a lot of help. And they just didn't see that. They just thought about the short term money.
Right, because I'm trying to look at. What I'm trying to do? I'm trying to look up her fight pairs right now, and I can't see to find none right now because, like I said, 20%. Damn, that's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sad. I mean, she has to come over here from Brazil. That's why I say that some fighters should do like this. If you work, especially for a big company like UFC, there's a chance to be called a fight. You should stay here in the States. It's like where there was a fighter that posed a fault last week and she couldn't fight because the fact was her visa issues. Also, I did a thing where a bodybuilder from Brazil, she supposed to come over and supposed to compete at the big show next week. That's the Olympia, and she has some visa issue also. That's different. But with these fighters, if you're living outside of the states, you're working for a big organization like UFC, you need to come over and stay here. I know it's better. It's easy for you because it's like home and familiarity. But you might need to move. Recently, Jessica Andrade just moved here to the States, and she living here. Actually how she made her money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, to help pay for bills and stuff. And that's what's I think Betch, if Betch get an OnlyFans page, I think a lot of dudes would. I mean, she
I
only
would sign up. I
yeah.
would sign up ASAP.
I don't think she doesn't do anything really X-rated. She can do something PG-13, just run on the beach, or be out and tanning and stuff like that, and shopping in a nice little tight skirt, guys will pay for it. I mean, almost every guy.
I would. Fuck that. I'll pay for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna pay for Jessica,
Oh,
God,
come
no, I'll
on.
never.
Now
Nah,
I ain't hungry no more, man.
nah.
I'm sorry. I just puked a little bit. I mean, I had to. Let me get some
Crazy,
water.
but hell no. She said she wanted 7,000 just for feet videos, feet pictures. She's crazy.
Felice Harris doing feet video, and I think Felice Harris is attractive, and she's, I don't. Jessica just, Felice got at least a bit of a butt on her. Jessica, she's sitting on her tailbone. She's like Hank Hill. He has that no all disease.
But like I said, man, I hope Beth wins this fight. I hope she give us one more twerking. Because like I said, man, the last time she did it, man, I was blown right out of my seats, man. I hope she wins this fight, man. I really do hope she wins this fight. And
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, her twerks. I think was sites. A lot of fighters. You know, she's a little dancing and she's a little twerking. Anybody got any ones?
Yeah, I hope she does it, man. But
Hmm.
like I said, I'm hoping that she wins this fight, man.
Hmm.
Because like I
Yeah,
said, she missed weight. She missed weight, so they're gonna probably punish her when if the fight goes to decision, then they might give it to Correa. Man, I hope it doesn't go that way, but
Yeah.
you know what I
If
mean. But
I think if Bet can get a submission or a knockout, she wins this fight. That's the only way you can truly win a fight. Like we often say, don't leave it in the hands of the judges. You know, you have to really, if you can, submit her or knock her out, you can really choose right. And Carol Rose, I think she's not that. She's uh sub mediocre fighter at best. You know, I think her last fight, I don't think she did that well. And I think she won a fight by split decision, I believe. And that's been, I think, last time she fought. I think she had to drop out because of an injury or something like that. And I think, some other stuff. She's supposed to fight another girl from Brazil, but that fight got canceled because that her opponent got sick, something like that. And it's just one of these things that happens. Happens too often. You know, this virus is
yeah,
bad. Everything's going crazy. Injury is one thing. And visa problems is another thing. But this virus really has been cutting out some fights really bad.
yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, cause like I said, her last fight, Correa, she decision Jocelyn Edwards. So
Hmm. Yeah, I think
and
Johnson
she's
will be
young too.
fighting.
She's
Huh?
young
Go
too.
ahead.
She's only 26. She's only 26 years old too. So
Yeah, that's the thing is, Dana's gonna push the younger girls more, and he's gonna push the older girls out.
Yeah. He puts the young girls so he keep on paying for them butt transplants and breast transplants.
XBJ, his biggest, how BJ and no feel like talk about Matana De La Rosa. I say Matana De La Rosa is the target. Has how Jason Rose says it. Matana De La Rosa is a Walmart Target version of Misha Tate, and I think good chance maybe in the future you might see Dana buying some new boobs.
Yeah, I see that too. I said, what the fuck? Yeah, I remember you had little. I said, I remember you had little airplanes. Now you got first class right here.
You know how Dana White is. You ride that jet. You riding something else too. Ah.
Oh man, yeah. What we're gonna do, if y'all want, it's up to y'all. We can talk about. Let's talk about the ladies tonight. MMA.
Well, like I said, I was watching. Bellator had an event tonight, and they had it over in England, and
Okay.
they had a couple win fights on the prelims, which I missed, and on the co-main event was Jessica Black Widow Barga versus Leah McCourt. Fighting 145. And I watched the fight. I was rooting for Jessica Barraga because I follow her on social media. She had some good points where she was trying to do Kimura. She had a Lee on the ground, but her thing is that she's a little bit flat footed, and she kind of just stamina issue. And
Right.
I think she needs to um, you know focus on. I think she needs to go to. If it's a delegates, she needs to go to 135. 145 is too heavy for her. That means that you got to think about it. You have to drop down maybe 20, 30 pounds from your natural weight for you when you're fighting for your weight class. She might be walking around. I think Jessica might be walking around 160. So she has to drop. She's only dropping 15, maybe 20 pounds. Where it'd be better for her to drop, down to 135. That means a full 30 pounds, maybe it's full 25 pounds, because
Got you.
she's having issues. Cause I saw her she fought against Telio Noguera. That was a while back. It's the same thing happened. She was gassing out with Noguera, and she really needs to work on her stand up, her feet work. I mean, her ground game is decent. She
Uh huh.
submitted one girl when she debuted, but she needs to work on going. I mean, that's why I said Bellator needs to open 135 division, because some fighters are too small for fly, like they do for straw. They fight in straw, and then some
Yeah.
fighters are they just don't have the gas tank for 145. if they're if they're fighting maybe 10, 15 pounds below their natural weight.
Just like the thing just happened too at the UFC weigh-ins too. Aspen Ladd, she couldn't make 135. And I think, like they said, they should start opening up that 145 division because, like I said, it's getting to the point that every time Aspen Ladd tried to make 135, man, she's always having a scared, man. And I believe this is like, what, the second time, George, this happened to her?
Remember that time she was fighting, going to fight Peacemaker? Then she said that, she was on her period, and she's young. I think her body's still developing. She might need to. You may not need to work with 135, but she might need to work on her weight better. That's the one thing. I think she's not big enough for 145, in my opinion. She's a thick girl, but she's not really 145. Now, Macy Chazon, her behind needs to go up to 145 because the last couple of times she had dropped out of fights because of she was having some kind of issue because she's killing her body trying to make into a fight division. Because Macy's like, how tall is Macy? Like about almost 6 feet, about 5'10". So you got to think about she might be walking around close to 160, 170 maybe. So you're fighting like nearly 40 pounds out of your weight class, and that's really messing up your body a bit. Where you should be more fighting a little bit, maybe 20 pounds. This is a guideline should be. Yeah, remember that women are different biology from men. Women have a higher BMI than compared to men, and that affects them. As you know, I talk about in bodybuilding. It changes their menstrual cycle and stuff like that. And especially if you're young, like somebody like Macy, you're still gonna, you still have menstrual. That's why some fighters have a hard time, because of the fact that this weight cuts kill them. It's not. They should do like I think somebody talked about doing a catch weight fight with some fighters, and I think it should be. They should put in all women's contract. I know Jay White don't want to do this because he feel like women should be special. Yes, you have to treat women special more because men we can lose weight faster than women because our bodies are made. We have testosterone. Our bodies are made to be stronger, faster, whatever. For like go back to OH time, we used to hunt. We were the hunters. We were the gatherers, and we had to have now how America is obesity, stuff like that. I'm a good example of that if you ever see me. And men can lose weight a lot faster than women. I watched the show. You ever watch the show Naked and Afraid? And when they do they do the count up after the show, and you see how the men lose more weight than the women because it's our bodies we use the fat to store because our body goes through a lot. The human body can go through a lot, and that women have more fat stored in their system than we do.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk more about that and everything. So let's talk about the fights gonna be happening through this weekend. We got some good ones.
Well, like I said, I just got done watching the Bellator main event between Lima and MVP.
Yeah.
And like I said, the fight was in London. And the one thing I hate about the thing that Bellator didn't do is that they did a pretty good job of promoting the fight, but the fight was only 3 rounds. It should at least been a 5 round. But like I said, it wasn't.
It's a main event.
Right, it's a main event, and the fight was only 3 rounds. So, like I said, I'm sitting there watching the fight. MVP, he hurted Douglas Lima a couple of times, and Douglas Lima got the takedown in the first round, and then he ended the round with the ground and pound. And like I said, round 2 it wasn't really much going on in round 2, but it was like mostly like round 2 was like a toss up. But if I have to edge, I'll give it to probably Lima. Round 3, like I said, round 3 was very close. Like I said, most people had it 1-1 going into round 3. And like I said, MVP, like I said, he had some very good shots, but Douglas Lima got the takedown with just 2 minutes left, and like I said, he finished strong on top. But like I said, when they went to the decision, And when they ranked out split decision, I said, yeah, they're gonna give the fight to MVP. And like I said, they gave the fight to MVP. But like I said, once again, MVP he got exposed in this fight because, like I said, when he got taken down, I mean, he had no answer on the ground. I mean, like I said, if he's gonna fight somebody who's a very strong grappler and a strong wrestler, he's gonna struggle. And like I said, I knew that they was gonna screw. Like I said, I knew they was gonna screw Lima in this fight because, like I said, in
In
it's in
London,
and yeah, it's in London, so it's in his background, and they're
backyard.
not gonna let him lose. But
Mhm.
like I said, I'm not really all that pressed with MVP. Like I said, he still fights with his hands down and he's
That's
showboating and
stupid.
all that stupid. Yeah, I didn't like
Mhm.
that shit, man. I really didn't like that shit. I wish that Lima would at least push the action a little bit more. You know what I mean? But I wasn't really all that impressed with that fight. They hyped the fight up very, very well, but the fight itself was just very fucking boring.
Yeah, I didn't watch the main event. I said I only really watched McCourt and Baraga, but well, I know that right now Bellator's going to spend the rest of I think the next month or so overseas, and they do that. I think they do more overseas fights than the UFC does. UFC supposed to be having 267, which is going to be, as I said, it's going to be a sausage fest, and it's going to be at Dubai, at Fight Island. So
Oh, the
yeah.
oh.
It's been a while. I think it's been like not since early this year since we were doing we're doing like a couple of fights in Dubai because the virus variant was so high in the first of the year, and they wanted a place to fight. They didn't. They would either fight in Vegas or they did some fights. They did send the pay-per-views in Dubai, and now they have crowds and stuff. Now they've been doing. They did the last pay-per-view, 266 in Vegas. And you got 268 coming in November, and they're saying that there's a possibility that 269 that's in December, and that's going to be Misha Tate versus Misha Tate. Amanda Nunes versus Pena, and you heard that Misha Tate she had the virus. Now they're going to push her fight against Caitlin Vieira in November, and it's going to be a main event.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And I think tomorrow night is supposed to be Santos versus Walker.
Yeah, it's Brazilian versus Brazilian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's probably is you talk about how Michael Venom Page, that kind of reminds me of what happened to Izzy Alexander. He fought Blakovich. Remember that is XA? How he kept yeah, and
he fought. Yeah, go ahead, George.
no go ahead, Fish.
Well, like I said, he came in because he thought, like I said, Izzy thought Blachowicz was going to be an easy touch. But see, Blachowicz came into that fight with a very good game plan. He took the fight where Izzy, which is Izzy's weak point, is the takedown. He took Izzy to the takedown. He beat it. Well, like I said, he still beat Izzy on the floor as well because he was bigger than Izzy. But like I say, he took the fight to Izzy where Izzy's biggest weak point is the takedown and on the ground. And like I said, man, it was a very good game plan by Blachowicz.
Mm-hmm, yeah, because Izzy, I think he should stick at middleweight. He cannot, go up to. He should stay away from 205. I think middleweight is better division for him. It's a lot safer for him. Unless he might go down to middleweight. He's in middleweight, or he might go down to welterweight. But I think he needs to stay at 185.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so George, talk about what's the name? The Shevchenko sister, Antina, because she's fighting on
Oh
that
yeah,
card.
Anthony supposed to be fighting Casey O'Neill. This is a chick from, I think she's from Britain, Scotland, something like that. I forgot. And Casey O'Neill, she did pretty good. I think her last fight she submitted somebody. Antonina, she's been better on the slide. To me, what is mistake they did with Antonina, it's the curse of a contender winner. Like Shane O'Malley, and a couple of contender winners. They should have started her slow. Shouldn't have put against Roxanne Montesquieu. Should have put against Caitlin Chikagian. It should have started her slow. Started it with the bottom 15 and built her up. I know she's Valentina's sister, but she's more of a a Muay Thai fighter. And her, she fought BJ before, but she didn't do Taekwondo. I think she was 2-1. But I think she came in a little late in the game. Even though her and Valentina are trained by Pavel, it's just that Valentina is just you saw Coach's video where he talked about Lauren Meth Head Murphy. I know people don't like me call her that, but that's what she is. And she was just, I watched that fight. I saw it on, I didn't watch it on, I watched it on YouTube. All you gotta do is just, put in like Shacheko versus Murphy. You can find a video. Somebody usually posted it like that. And I watched that fight, and she was just dusting Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy had nothing. She was hitting Lauren Murphy with those Superman punches, body kicks. I mean, she was just, Valentina was killing Murphy. Body shot, jab, hitting that, busting that eye. I mean, taking her down. I mean, Lauren Murphy had nothing for her. I mean, the lunch lady need to stay in the lunch line. And right now, the big question is, who's going to be next to Valentina? I mean, that's the big hole. I mean, right now, Jessica Andrade just beat, Cynthia Calvillo, and there's no point for her getting a rematch. Kaden Chikagian, she was running from, Valentina till they finally got to fight her. And there's no point for that. There's Jennifer Maya, but I don't think Jennifer Maya even got the skill set. Only reason why she lasted that long because remember, Valentina came back from after months of on a medical leave. She couldn't, really practice or do anything much. So there was just talk about Taya Santos, Maria Fariat, and I think another fighter. I think somebody said the coach says the big three. Those girls, if they can, get as far, if Taya just beat Roxanne Montescari, who needs to be cut. Fariat posted their faults, Bruno Silva, but that fight stopped because what happened. Bruno Silva had visa issues, and Fariat, she's someone that either she has the virus or someone that can't have virus has to do a 2-week quarantine. So it's just I don't see anybody. I think they didn't talk about doing a BMF fight between her and Amanda Nunes. Because George Masvidal. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but see, the question is though, what weight is that going to be at?
They think about doing a catch. Think about doing a catch weight at 130.
I don't think so. Amanda can't make no 130. She can't make 130. And like I said, if Valentina wants to see Amanda, she needs to come back up to 135.
She has to put on.
I don't want to see Amanda cut down to 125 and she looked drained. I want Amanda at her best.
So that means that Valentina has to put on some more size, maybe put on a little more muscle. That might slow it down some. That's a thing. But if she can get at least at 134, 133, that's possible. And that's probably her walk around.
To tell you the truth though, I'm not really all that interested in that fight. I really am not. I'm much more interested in Amanda Nunes get Kate Harrison out of the way. I want her next.
Kate, you mean Hot Job? Hot Job's not ready yet. They probably
I want her next.
Anything for Hot Job, he has to fight maybe a couple of girls in the bottom 10, and then they probably throw somebody like a GDR and Holly at her. If she has shots, but I don't think it's gonna be wild for she gets a shot at Amanda. By the time she gets up to Amanda might be already retired.
Well, I think Amanda's gonna probably retire after she dusts Julia Pena in December.
Yeah.
I mean, because like I said, who's gonna fight her next?
Well, what they're probably gonna. There's a possibility they might try to put Holly against her at 145 because even though Holly got knocked out at 135, it's always 145. Still, you have
can't say Aldana because Aldana lost to Holly Holm, so I can't rely on Aldana. I mean GDR. I mean, like I said, I think GDR is the only one who could actually beat Amanda, but my problem with GR is that she has no takedown defense.
No,
And
she
that's
don't.
why she lost the second. That's why she lost the second fight to Amanda. And that fight was very close too as well.
Mhm.
Because in that fight, she had Amanda like out on her feet, not once but twice, man. But like I said, Amanda took the fight to the ground, which was JR's biggest weakness. And that's what won her the fight, man.
hmm Truthfully, the fight that would make sense if but we all know it's not going to happen because of BS and other garbage. That is Cyborg Nunes 2. That would be. And you just saw, Julia Budd just got signed to PFL, and she was fighting the striker fighting Caitlin Young in the end of the month. And I don't know why I didn't sign Julia Budd. I mean, she's no older than Holly, and she's a good fighter. I mean, I know she got a tail handed to by Cyborg, but she's still a good fighter. She also fought Nana Nunes. She did lose to Nana Nunes. That was back at Strikeforce. It was a quick fight. She got put it out, but that probably would be a good promising fight. I mean, it's a problem. Dana White has the ideology. He's figured that women at 145, not that attractive, not that, but there are some women who are like the girl who just fought Kayla. I mean, Gianna Fabia. Gina Fabia. She's a pretty girl, and she could probably she fights at 155. There's a fighter that they could recruit, but they're not going to. That's I keep saying it. Olga Rubin, who fought Julia Budd. She would be great over there at the UFC at 145. Anger Fence Blanco. She would be great. Because she knows she ain't gonna ever get a shot at Cyborg. They can really recruit. There's fighters out there at 145 that would love to go over to UFC if given the offer to, but as you know, Bellator and Invicta, and then you got PFL are the only ones that have women bigger than 135.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what you got to say, man? What you got to say, man?
Oh.
He's been a little bit quiet over there. He's probably looking at best pictures.
I had seen the pictures of Valerie Olvera. Yeah, I'm right now looking at her on Google. She's supposed to be coming out of a fight sometime soon. Let me see. Let me check Topology. Topology tells you when the person's supposed to come back and fight. See. See. Wait a minute. They don't have her. Hannah Guy was that last fight she lost that. And no talks. Yeah. And see. Hannah Guy was supposed to fight a girl, but that fight got canceled. That was in July because she fought Valerie in May. So it'll be a good while for we see Hannah. Right now I just got an IG message because I was in contact with Sarah Alpar. Yeah, she told me. Yeah. My manager told me the other day at the Jake Paul thing. I kind of figured that was going to happen, and if I lost, yeah. She sent me. I'm in contact with her, and I'm hoping to once we get things settled, we can do an interview just between you and me. I shouldn't say it out here alive, but hey, you never know what happens. But yeah, I think one thing is that the UFC. Let's go back to this one about the pay disbursement in UFC, and it should be, I think, starting fighter, I think should be like what you get for fight bonuses a night. That should be starting for any starting fighter. Now, 50K, that's a good chunk of change. And if you take like underweight, what's 20% of 50K? If somebody comes underweight, what's 20% of 50K?
I don't think he's there.
Oh, well, XA, figure it out.
Sorry, no, I'm sorry. I have mute. What you said?
You was on mute. No, you wasn't. I know you was looking at Bethe Corria's picture.
See. I'm gonna take it away from you now, cause you. No, what you said? What's what? 20% of what?
50,000.
Okay.
Ooh, 25, 50. Ooh. It's a lot.
So you got to think about it. If that's like maybe about after they take the because they come in overweight, you take that 20%. That's still maybe 30% out of 50K. And that's for a starting fighter. That should be the base for all starting
I
fighters.
said between like 30, 31%, something like that.
Yeah. So you got that's still good chunk of change you got left over out of 50K. Now you go up the rankings, your your pay grade should go up. I think by the time you become a champion, you should be at least getting 2-3 million a fight. It's not the same league as boxers, but still you're getting a lot more.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I'll tell you. What's up, nephew? What's going on? Oh, reliable. Peace to you. And what's up, nephew? Tyrone Church. What's good? What's good?
And once again, I just want to say thank you to the people in the chat room that's hitting the like buttons. We at 16 likes right now.
Really?
Yeah, that's really cool. And we appreciate y'all. We do.
Yeah, we don't get no 16 likes like this, but I guess we gotta do more the ladies, man.
It's
But
because
y'all
of
gotta
the
say
thumbnail.
that.
That's why.
Well,
The
oh,
thumbnail.
that's
That's
what
why.
it is.
Yeah, it's called clickbait.
Hey, you said pick the best one, so I picked the best. I said, whoa, damn, water. Oh, damn, geez. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Yeah.
Well, like I said, man, I hope that Bethe Corriea gets the win tomorrow night. I'll be very happy. Like I said, I don't want to see her be disappointed in that loss. So let's
Yeah.
hope and pray that she gets the win tomorrow night, so we can celebrate it on Sunday when we talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talk about a girl. We get cheers to a woman. She's my girl.
Yeah,
Nah, she's
yeah, that's true. We will be back at our usual time Sunday, 7:05. We got a lot of good stuff, a lot of good, pretty good fights happening. So come back Sunday, 7:05. Tonight is a special.
Hmm.
We do
And
it as a special.
yeah, and we appreciate all y'all coming through. Like I said, share, comment, like, subscribe. You know, if if anybody know Bethe Corriea, send this video to her. I might because I follow her on social media. I'll send it to her, through IG, and I hope she
Oh,
listens
thank
to it.
you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, because I'm like I said, she's a sweet lady. I mean, like I said, when you make comments on her stuff, she I don't think she speaks English that much, but she will post emojis, or she just writes.
And you welcome to come here anytime you want, baby. Anytime you want. I find me a translator. Yeah, yeah. You just yeah.
Oh
Now,
shit! If you could get her on here, that would be awesome, man.
That'd be cool.
yeah, she willing to come here. Yo, we gotta do it big though. We have to. Yes, Lord. I just want to see that.
Oh my
I said, please sit down. Oh my God.
If
Sit
she
on my
shake it right here, if she does the twerking right here on the live, oh my goodness, man.
No, I'm letting you know right now.
underrated. You'll get 1,000 subscribers by the time.
You in line. Yo, if I had about 500 likes, oh, yo, I might have to tell y'all, y'all want to get on, put your email in it. I mean, put your cash app in here too.
Use
You
your cash
like
app
that?
as tipping. Say like I'm tipping. Like let me. I had to go break my 401k.
Yo, that'd be funny though, baby. And then the chat be about 300. Like, yo, what the? Huh? Let me keep. I say, I gotta go. No, we ain't going. So, yo, I might have to make some dinner while we on here. Yeah, yo. Oh, she coming to twerk. Oh my God, yo. And
Yeah,
the world will be travel fast too throughout social media too. Do
mm-hmm,
you know what? Yes, she is. They like, pew.
mm-hmm.
You keep getting those pop up that this person sub to your channel, this person sub to your channel. You just keep getting that notification because she's twerking, man.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Yeah.
she bent over and she turned her head and winked her eyes. Your husband better. You better tell your husband. You better tell your wife to stop, because I'm ready to commit a crime here.
Slapping ass of first degree felony.
Oh, well, I take that fella. Oh my God, I know her husband had to. Oh my, ain't no way, man. I know he be smiling every day. Say, yeah. Oh my
Like I said, her
goodness.
husband, he's lucky. Lucky man.
Lucky,
Luckiest
that's the
man.
luckiest man. He is lucky, man. Like,
Lucky
dang.
man. Sunday, you want to close us out, my brother?
Well, I do want to talk about one more thing about John Jones.
Oh no, can't get right.
Uh, uh,
I heard
John
he
Jones,
still want to fight. I heard he still want to fight.
he want to fight. I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to fight because this time I think they're actually going to put him behind bars this time. So we might not see John Jones no more. He might be done.
Oh man,
I mean, we try to support the brother. We try to support the brother, but he knows you can't. If you're white, you can get away with. We talked about this, how it's about the protection of complexion. There's been white fighters who've done stuff worse than his. There's been white athletes that done stuff worse than him. Ben Roethlisberger, he was raping strippers and crashing motorcycles. There was a fighter, I think Trent Dilfer. He beat his own wife. There was a fighter. That's a quarterback. There was a guy who played for. I think he played for. I think it was a San Francisco. Somebody. He beat his black girlfriend and claimed he had mental. He went mental insane. And it's just
you talk about the offensive lineman from Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle. I thought it was Seattle. Okay, yeah. I talk about him. And it's just, and John Jones should know better. You got to be like, you get to be better and smarter than the others, because you know what, they're gonna pick at you more. Like Chael P. Son, P stands for pissant. He always on John Jones, but he never on anybody else. He don't be on Frank Smear's behind. He don't be on Brock Lesnar's behind. He don't be on the guy named War Machine, not Brittany Neiman War Machine. This guy named War Machine beat up his girlfriend, nearly to death. He's in prison for that. For I think it was attempted murder. And you don't get on those guys, but you get on John Jones. And John was pretty good. I like John Jones. He's pretty good. But then he can't do the stuff that Conor McGregor can do. You can't do that. And Conor's not even American. He's just, Frosty Lucky Charms. He can come here, throw dollies in the side of a bus, hit old men, abuse and assault women, and he gets a slap on the wrist. John Jones, I think with John Jones, he has just as much as stuff on him as Conor has. But the fact is, it's going to be harder because the justice system goes harder against us black folks than anything.
Yeah, exactly. It does.
That's
It
true.
does. It goes much more hard and stuff, man. That's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
How they treat us. Okay, we guess we go close it out here. George's last remarks and Scott, your last remarks. Y'all both stay here. Then I'll close it out. We're gonna close it out as a family.
Okay, I'll read the last minute came in. So go ahead, XA.
Well, first and foremost, I just want to thank the Underrated Darkness for making this MMA talk possible. You know what I mean? We're at number 21, and we're still growing as a family. I want to thank the brother for making this possible. I also want to thank my brother George Page for showing his support. I want to also show my love and support to the brothers and sisters in the chat room, who came by to, comment. And also I want to thank to the people who have hit the like buttons. We at 16 likes. That's pretty good. And like I said, I want you guys to show you some support by subscribing to my brother Underrated Darkness. Let's try to get him up to 3,000 subscribers. Also subscribe to my brother George Page. He's almost close to 600 subscribers. Also subscribe to my channel as well. I believe I'm at 1,045 subscribers. I'm still growing. But like I said, I just want to thank everybody for stopping by, for showing their support for this retirement of Bethe Corriea. Like I said, she has been going through a lot, and I hope that my baby girl get the win tomorrow night, so I could be happy, so we could celebrate come this Sunday afternoon. But like I said, I just want to thank everybody for coming by to show their support. Like I said, keep showing your support because, like I said, we're going to keep this MMA going in the future. And I just want to say thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Please keep safe. Love you all. Peace in and out.
All right. All right, George.
All right, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate my brothers, the underrated darkers, my brother XX23. Let's get us to a better level in this on YouTube. Shout out to all the people that came on here and listened, who liked. I say, like I said again, like, share, subscribe. You know, just show your support for women's make. Oh, I just got this from my man Combo Breaker 99. Aspen Lab versus Macy Chazon is off. Blah. It should have. Oh, that's just ah.
Get it together, bro. Get it together.
She should have fought, Juliana Pena when she didn't have a fighter because Juliana Pena was ready for a fight and they both were in condition. Or this is just a mess. This is just a mess. But anyway, getting back to, I appreciate y'all brothers for spending time to talk about my girl, bitch, Pitbull Corriea, and that's round, beautiful booty.
All right, all right. Thanks for the to check out the special underrated MMA talk number 21, 22 will definitely be Sunday. Watch out for that. And also we just want to pay homage to the one and only Bethe Corriea. Oh my God. Man, I would like to sleep on that boy.
I mean, hey, underrated. You know what? She's taller sitting down than standing up.
Oh God, yo, she's sitting down. She's sitting down. Don't get up. Don't get cross your legs. Oh my God, you like I like
Yeah,
that.
because I seen a picture of her with lace cross. My gosh, she has some thick thighs. Oh my God.
Oh yes, I did. I started putting it, but I see the booty in the water, and I said I need to make that as a thumbnail. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, but I want to thank y'all so much to roll with us and everything, and let's trying to grow this and stuff, trying to get more people. So we do talk about Lady MMA. So women, we want you to come. We want you to engage. Okay. Also, I don't want you to check out the Underrated Men's Breakfast Fellowship Live that I did earlier. I want you to put some likes on it, put some comments on it, please. Even put comments on here too. It's better for the aneurysm. You know, we gotta y'all gotta support. You guys please support. You know, the more you support and put comments on the aneurysm, they will see that this is good. This is the great stuff that we doing. You know, cause we working as a family. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna do a lot tonight. I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know. It really depends. But also about other lives that we did, even the other MMA talk that we done. Put some comments on it, people. Put some comments. It's very important. Even boxing. Put some comments. Whatever, like what I do, or whatever George do, or whatever Escacha 23 do. Put some comment on our stuff. All right, we doing big things. Oh yeah. Is anybody that is traveling to your destination or home, if you're by yourself or in a group or in a family, please take the extra safety precaution because the climate out there it is real. And we don't want nothing to happen to y'all. So, on behalf of my channel, the Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, brother George Page, and brother SH Gotcha 23. We're gonna close this out. It's a special the underrated MMA talk, and we announce the booty. Oh, God, the booty. And we're not gonna say a name, so we always say that enough to say the booty. All right. And
Okay.
Yeah, the
The,
booty.
the
Yeah,
booty.
yeah, the booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the booty. So we're gonna close this out, but peace to y'all and your families on the chat. Peace to you and your families in the panel. Wish y'all spiritual wealth, health, all that. Let's continue to improve ourselves first and foremost. So, on behalf of my channel, this one is Ghost. Stay blessed. Peace.
All
Peace out,
right.
everybody.
Peace out.